Alright guys, welcome back. I guess today is a fuel pump episode. So, we have the fuel pump on the red car and the fuel pump on the Civic. I'm going to start on the red car.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Alright guys, so we started our fuel pump adventure, and then I come out this morning and there's this weird stuff falling from the sky. It's not too bad. I'm getting a little, I don't know, wet on me, but just gonna make things inconvenient. So let me show you what we got. So as you saw, I got the seat out. We checked the connector. I was having trouble getting the signal that I needed, and then I realized I was following the instructions, but I only get that signal for 2 seconds. So by the time I push the button and walk over here to the meter, not gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is set that meter up where I can see it when I push the button, and hopefully I can get the pins to stay in there, and we'll check it again. All right, so that was a total fail. None of this testing is working, but I also realized that this one talks about a module on top of the fuel pump, which I definitely do not have. So I'm just gonna send it. We're gonna replace the fuel pump. I already paid for one. I already got it here. I can see where the module would go if it was the one that had the module, and it's not. So we're just gonna do it. We'll replace the fuel pump. So get these fuel lines off. Just like that, nice and careful. And then I don't have the fancy tool for getting this off. We're gonna try it with the hammer tap tap method. Fingers crossed. There we go. There's the ring. Push these carefully out of the way. I'm gonna go to breakfast smelling like diesel. All right, there we go. Let me go get the new one. All right. I definitely understand why they tell you to do this with the tank more than half empty, and they give you instructions for draining the tank before you start. All right, so brand new gasket, just like that. I don't like it, but it does say to lube the thing with diesel fuel. So we'll lube it with diesel fuel. Now I stink to high heaven, and breakfast is gonna taste funny. Oh well. Get our pump. Look at that. She's a right beaut. Now, this tab has to go right here. So there's a cutout in this ring specifically for where this tab on the fuel pump goes. So we'll see if I can get this in here without slipping the gasket. Just like that. Get our ring back on here. This goes a specific direction. So remember, when we took this off, we've got 2 tabs that stick up. You got to remember the location. Push that down in there. Get our pump all the way seated. Get our ring started. All right. Make sure we caught all of the fingers. Little tappy tap action here. So because tapping it, you're going to move that ring around. It's not going to just turn. I'm coming from a couple of different angles. And on each one of these tabs where it goes under the lock ring, you can see there's like a number of teeth on there. So I'm just going back to where the mark was from before. Almost there. See if I can get one more line. Just like that. So now we'll hook these back up. Maybe I'm gonna need pliers for that. Okay. Plug that back in. Safety lock. Let's give it a go. All right. Look at that. Fired right up. Freaking amazing. All right, I'm gonna get this put back together, so I'll put you guys back up on the tripod. There's a couple little specific things about it, and then we'll take her for a test drive. All right, so there's a couple little things that are pretty specific when they tell you to put this back together. There's an arrow here because there's a notch right here. You got to line the arrow up with the notch. When you put this back in there, and then it just clips in. Seat goes in, you can see the hooks. I'm gonna have to move you guys out of the way. So we will dry this out real quick. I'll get the gunk cleaned up from under the seats. We'll pop the seat back in there and we'll take her for a run. Okay, here we go. Test drive. We got all of the freaking lights are on. Check engine light, airbag light, traction control light, TPMS light. Let's take her for a spin. We'll see if some of these will go off. Okay, we're about 100 yards down the road. Everything went off except for that check engine light. So that leads me to believe I might have not plugged something in when I put it back together. We'll go check. All right, it ended up being system voltage low, and the check engine light went off after about 50 miles. No big deal. All right, kids. So we've been sitting for a little over a week. We're at 12.6. I have a brand new main relay, so we're going to swap this in real quick, and then we'll test it. I want to say that it's not the ignition, only because all of the other stuff turns on when I click the key. So I had a suggestion to check the wires coming into the ECU. That's a good idea. I'll do that real quick after we check this main relay, and we'll go from there. So the other downside is I ordered that new fuel pump, or at least I thought I did. Apparently I didn't actually order it. So I still got to order the fuel pump for this. So we'll hope that it's the main relay. Old and busted. New hotness. All right, let's try this. Okay. I heard it click. I did not hear the fuel pump kick on. All right, worked on the first try. After sitting for probably 2 weeks, cranked right over. So, good chance it was that. Main relay, problem solved, at least for now. So, we'll see if that worked. I might start driving this a little bit, put some miles on it, figure out what's up, if something else needs fixed. So, I'm gonna get this all put back together and cleaned up a little bit. We'll start making a list of what the Civic needs to be done. And while I'm at it, I'm watching, we charge good. We're sitting at 14.3 right now, which means it's charging hard. So I'm gonna pull these apart and see if I can get the glow working again. That'll be next.
I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
So those go there. But my switches got broken. Alright guys, we're gonna have to figure out what to do. So whoever took the switches apart didn't realize that there was a release switch on them, and when they pulled the wires out, they actually pulled the spade out of the switch. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know if I'm gonna order new switches. These ones are getting kind of tore up. Wait. Oh, there's just a cover. And then, okay, so that was actually the label. Dang it. Okay, looks like I'm ordering new switches. That stinks. But if that's the case, I'm just gonna shove this back in here. And we'll deal with that when the new switches show up.
Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off.
Alright boys and girls, that is 2 fuel pumps taken care of. So we got the Civic working, we got the red car working. We still got to finish the black Audi, but I got to order some more parts for the Civic. We got a steering rack we got to replace because it's leaking. I got to put new carpet in here, and we still got to get the bumper back on and get that new under tray made. So lots of work to come on the Civic. Like I said, we got lots of work on the black Audi. So we got some projects coming. Appreciate y'all for sticking with us. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share on your socials, all that normal stuff. And we got some more fun projects. Let's get to work.